My head's above the roof on this side. It is below the roof on this side. That can create an optical illusion. Do we remember how bubbles go uphill? I'm placing my level on the bench. Do my friends up front, you guys see how the bubble goes off to that side just a little bit? Yes. When the bubble goes towards that side, what does it tell us about the bench? It's not level, it's higher on that side. That's why the air bubble goes that way. So it may look to some like I'm going down, I'm really walking up. This is not the board of mystery. I can put down my ball. My ball will roll down. So all that shows everybody, between the level and the ball, it shows that there is a higher and a lower side. So we have to remember this next demonstration. This is the high up. This is the lower down. Does everybody understand what they're seeing?
Yes.
High side, low side, uphill, downhill. Just smile and nod and say yes.
Yes. Yes.
Sure, I feel like I'm leaning forward.
Do it again.
Sir, how tall are you? 6'2". Could you carefully stand here and face out towards the crowd? Sir, how tall are you?
About 5'11".
Could you stand right here and face out towards the crowd? How tall are you?
About 5'10".
Could you stand right in the middle and face out towards the crowd? How tall are you?
5'8".
Can you see what's going on here? How tall are you? 5'6". Could I put you at the very end? Now, I don't want to get in anybody else's camera shot in case somebody else wants to take photos. In case somebody else wants to take pictures. Gentlemen up on the bench, please do not look at the crooked roof behind you. That can create an optical illusion, but just slowly turn your heads and look towards each other. Do we notice it goes taller people down to shorter people? Tall, small, no magic. We called out your heights. That's what we expected, talls to smalls. Could I have the gentlemen on the end switch positions with each other? You're perfect. They already know that. Could I have you gentlemen right here switch places with each other? And I don't want to get in anybody's camera shot in case they want to take another photo here today.
Oh my God.
Boys, do not look at the crooked roof behind you, but turn your heads and look at each other again. Did you notice anything that might have happened?
You're all even.
Did you guys kind of even out a little bit? Did you guys even out a little bit? Yeah, sure. So help us understand what just took place. A taller person just walked uphill but got shorter. A shorter person went downhill but got taller. For you five gentlemen, does it have anything to do with the crooked roof behind you according to optical illusions?
No.
You guys don't even see that roof line, do you? Just so we out here could see the change. I'm going to ask my three friends in the middle to stay right where you three are at. Could you boys on the end switch back to your original position? Canadian hoodie walks up, loses his height. Navy peacoat goes downhill but regains his height. My friend, welcome back to Land of Giants. Do we want to try one more thing?
Sure.
Do you all see the piece of wood laid in the ground in front of you? I just want you to stare at the section of board that's directly in front of you. Concentrate upon that piece of wood. Take your right hand, place it at about your belly button, and then at your hips, slowly bend forward while staring at the board. And let's give these guys a round of applause. Once you bow and we clap, you guys Can I borrow you? Yeah. Come here. Could you carefully stand right here and look straight at my face? Now, we saw people get shorter as they walked uphill, correct?
Yes.
First, have you been drinking today? No? Water, tea, juice. Well, yeah, that's, keep an eye on him. You know where his mind's at. I just want you to look straight. First, I raise the level. You tell me to stop, halt, when it reaches your eye level looking straight.
Yes, if we're being real picky. Or maybe a pendulum. Not a wrecking ball.
Slowly, carefully walk uphill. Carefully, slowly. Perfect. I'll catch you. Keep on going. Don't be shy. Do you notice what happened? He got shorter as he went uphill. It's not an optical illusion caused by the roof. He was looking at the fence. Give him a round of applause. We're going to talk about theories that might explain what's happening, but before we go down around the corner, we're going to take a really quick time out. We're going to spend a second talking about the trees. The darker trees are redwood trees. Now, we've already seen these redwoods from the other courtyard. They're near the middle of the mystery spot. Some might notice that their branches reach out evenly in all directions, a symmetrical group of trees. From here, or as we leave, you might notice the other redwoods, their branches grow from one or two sides away from the center of the mystery spot. We know it's unusual. The lighter trees are eucalyptus trees, also known to grow tall and straight. But back on this corner, some people might notice one that twists and corkscrews as it grows. This one outside the fence hangs over our heads 30 feet. Back behind everybody, some people might be able to pick out one eucalyptus tree. It goes up, it kicks off to the right, and then it straightens back up again. It's kind of shaped like a backward S.
Oh, I see.
We know Mother Nature can do strange things, but to have so many weird things with so many different trees in one small area grabs some people's attention. A couple miles from here, we have a place called the University of California at Santa Cruz. Have you guys ever heard of it, UCSC? Well, they're known for a couple things. They have a really good environmental study program, and everybody knows those guys love all kinds of green leafy things. They will send down botanists, arborists. They dig into the soil. They'll bore the trees, cannot find anything wrong. But one noticed one thing. One said he would classify most of these trees to be female trees. Now, I don't even know what that means. I just work here. I see things, I hear them, I accept for what they are. Weird, unusual activity. Female trees, perfect. I now just refer to them all as Miss trees. Mysteries? Female trees. Did that tree joke stump you? No, don't feel like a sap. If I went too far to limb, you gotta let me know. Cheap tour, cheap jokes. I could branch out in the future. My boss tries getting rid of my problem. He swears I'm pining for attention. My coworker swears it might stem from my childhood. I'm trying to spruce things up. I can bark up tree puns all day long. If you're getting needled by too many puns, we can leave them alone, okay? Yeah. All right, let's just carefully lumber on down around the corner. Are you guys getting bored, or is it just a wooden delivery?
We gotta try to build some Christmas shit.
It's interesting to me how the trees grow like that. Woo! I guess I came out of the mystery spot.
One last demonstration on the block shaped like T's, so some people can lean on the railings. Others, have a seat if you feel inclined. Not the inclined joke either? God, you gotta be a little more lenient with me, okay? Now, our final demonstration around these blocks that are shaped like T's, we call this the scientific observation spot, because when some are here to study the mystery spot, students, scientists, filmmakers, they spend a lot of time here. It's a relatively level surface. Some want to be near the middle of the mystery spot, but they do not want to be in a cabin at a 17-degree angle. Now, caution, relatively flat is not perfectly flat. This used to be perfectly flat, but we had something happen in this area in 1989. Does anybody know what happened around here in '89?
Earthquake.
Loma Prieta earthquake. Epicenter about 6.5 miles from here, nicely marked State Park. Not only did the earthquake put a crack into our blocks, it took it off center. If anybody wants to look, they'll see that right now the bubble overlaps onto this side. It is not perfectly level. It is only so slightly off. I could use something thin and simple like a eucalyptus leaf. I'm going to slide it up underneath the level. It brings that bubble into the middle. It's like a 32nd of an inch is what it takes to help correct the level, but that difference adds up. So this demonstration from one end to the next, you have to expect a difference. Not the thickness of a leaf, but it adds, it grows, it creates about a 2-inch gap. So we have to expect a difference of 2 inches. Does everyone understand what I'm trying to show you and explain to you? I'm trying to be fair and balanced. I'm trying to level with you. You're going to miss them while they're gone. Have you been a demonstrator yet? Can I borrow you? Could you, my dear, in the white pants, could you just stand right over here? And could you, my dear, could you just carefully stand right over here? Could I borrow you to be a scientific observer? Could you stand here and take a look at something for me? Now, I picked you to be a scientific observer because you look a little more responsible than somebody else. What do you do for a living? No, him, not you. Him, not you.
I'm him.
You're a teacher. Here in California?
Near Compton.
I need somebody responsible, not a California teacher. Can I give you a small test to make sure you're going to be the perfect person? It's super easy. I'm going to say a word to you 3 times. I want you to repeat the same word back 3 times. Then I ask you a simple question. You already know the answer. Don't be scared. It's just formality. But we're all relying on your judgment. Scientific observer, please say to me, say silk, silk, silk. Perfect. Now please tell me, scientific observer, what do cows drink? give milk. They actually drink water. Do you know cows drink water, right? Should I give her another chance? Okay, slow down. We're going to give you another chance. Hey, do you know I'm just teasing you, right? Do you know this is only a joke, correct? Do you know how to spell the word joke? Could you spell joke? Very good. Now just tell me what the white part of an egg is called.
It's not the yolk.
The shell. Or the egg white. Yeah. Now use that level of responsibility, my dear. You could bend down. You could back up. Do whatever's necessary. Let's go from the top of her head to the top of her head. Tell me right now, who is taller, or these ladies appear to be the same height right now? You can bend down, back up. Who's tall? It's just the mystery spot. Same height? If you took a line from the top of her head to the top of her head, they'd be pretty close to being equal. Let's make this easy. Could you two carefully switch places with each other? Carefully, take your time. You could step off and step back out. It's okay. Do they still appear to be the same height?
No.
Who is taller? Then let's imagine a line from the top of her head going across. I'm going to raise my level. Tell me to stop when it reaches her height. Right there?
No, a little bit higher.
A little bit higher? You're the level.
Stop.
Stop right there. This is a 9-inch construction level. So with these two and this observer, we just witnessed a 7-inch difference. Now, kids, we expected 2 of those to happen. There's still a 5-inch gap out there that's unaccounted for. Let's give these 3 ladies a round of applause. And once you're done, you guys, I know you're all pretty, but I'm the star. Get off my stage. Now, unfortunately, everybody, the bad news, it's all downhill from here. The good news, this is where we're going to talk about theories that might explain what's happening. And kids, you got to remember, these are only theories. I have my favorite one. It doesn't mean that one's correct. First theory involved a giant UFO hundreds of years ago entering Earth's atmosphere out of control. Some believe that a UFO may have crash landed so hard in this area, it threw the dirt from the hillside over there. Under the cabin, deep beneath the soil, to this day remains a UFO with its ancient alien technology motors spinning and whirling. The motors on that UFO will continue to spin and whirl until the day the UFO receives the signal to attack. But it's just a theory. Don't have nightmares. Okay? It's only a theory. Second theory is the magma theory. Some believe that under our feet below the Earth's crust could be a whirlpool of molten rock, lava, magma. It slowly spins in one direction as the Earth is rotating the opposite. That would create what some people consider to be a geomagnetical vortex in a very select zone. Third theory, hole in the ozone layer theory. A few believe that sunlight could come down at funny angles. The light bounces around, creating optical illusions through light refraction. Have any of us ever had a glass of water? You put a straw into it, and sometimes the straw appears to bend? Those are optical illusions caused by light refraction. Now, my favorite theory, and this does not mean it's the correct one. Nobody knows. It's just my personal favorite because I know it's earthquake country. They call it the fault line. The fault line theory states that in this area there is a crack in the Earth's crust, a fault line, a fissure. Through that fault line, gases are slowly released into the Earth's atmosphere. 45 minutes ago, we started inhaling those gases. You came to Santa Cruz and have now experienced a glorious group hallucination. Another reason that's one of my favorites, I know when some people come to Santa Cruz on a Friday to hallucinate, they generally spend more than $8. You know that too? You might want to keep it on the down low in front of the rest of the family. I'm not surprised those two got it. Now, one more mystery. I have something for you guys. It is not a puppy. It is not a bunny. It is not a flock of pigeons. Can anybody help me solve the final mystery and tell me what I have for all of you before we go home? It's yellow and sticky. These are the world famous mystery spot bumper stickers. Now, if anybody is from out of town and you have a rental, that is not a good idea. If these are too ugly for your vehicle, hey, do you see the family just getting out of the silver minivan? These are going to look great on the back of that. Now, youngest one, I know you had a good time. I'm giving you prizes. I need you to remember the most important thing of all. It is very steep. Do not get excited over stickers and run down the hill. If you go too fast, trip, fall, and roll, I promise you're not going to roll back up. Okay, kids? So that's the tour. Yay! Stickers on the way out. You might want to wait for adult supervision.
Good job.
Oh, kids get extra ones.
Good job.
Woo! Extra ones for the children.
You guys get your own stickers. These are mine. I get 2.
They look good on stop signs. Okay, kids?
Yeah. Nope, you get your own sticker.
Kids get extra ones. Kids get extra ones. Put them on your neighbor's pickup while he's still asleep.
Thank you.
Extra ones for the young lady. in case
Thank
she's
you.
getting ready.
Awesome.
Where are you guys from?
Calaveras County.
Yeah.
Do you want to see one more mystery? Do you see how big the letters are?
Yeah.
Do you notice how they get smaller?
Yeah.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Hey, what'd you think?
Do you see the mysterious floating leaf?
Yeah.
You really enjoyed that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I get 2 stickers. You get 2 too?
Somebody got some.